My beloved, before your mind even tries to understand these words, let your heart hear me first, because this message is not coming to you casually. It is not arriving by mistake. It is not an accident that you are reading this. In this exact moment of your life, you are here because something inside you is tired of pretending that everything is fine. Something inside you is craving a truth that your world has not given you. Something inside you is quietly whispering, there must be more than this. There must be meaning behind what I'm feeling. There must be a reason for everything I've survived. And that whisper, that tiny tremble inside your spirit, that is me calling you. You may not understand why. You may not know how. You may not even feel ready. But I am ready. I have been waiting for this moment. Long before you knew how to seek me, because there comes a point in every soul's life where their heart becomes too loud to ignore, too heavy to hide, too wise to silence, too wounded to carry pain alone. And that is the moment I step closer. Not because you asked, not because you prayed correctly, not because you followed rules, not because you proved yourself worthy. I come closer because you are mine, because you are tired, because your spirit has reached a breaking point that pretending can no longer hide, because your inner world has begun collapsing in ways the outer world will never understand. You try to keep going. You try to act strong. You try to tell yourself it's nothing. You try to convince your own heart to stop feeling so deeply. But your heart refuses to lie. Your soul refuses to be silent. Your truth refuses to stay buried. And I refuse to let you face this moment alone, my beloved. Listen, really listen, because I am speaking to the version of you that you hide from everyone else. The version that wakes up tired. The version that carries disappointments quietly. The version that feels lost even when surrounded by people. The version that questions your path silently at night. The version that smiles while breaking inside. The version that forgives too much. The version that loves too deeply. The version that fears being misunderstood. The version that holds too much pain in a heart that was made from light. That version of you, the real you, is who I am speaking to now. You have been searching for peace in places that cannot give it. You have been waiting for someone to finally understand you the way you understand others. You have been longing for a moment where everything makes sense. You have been carrying emotions that no one has seen because you've learned to hide them so perfectly. But you can't hide from me. Not your fears, not your wounds, not your confusion, not your exhaustion. I see everything. You think no one sees? I see the heaviness you don't talk about. I see the strength you force yourself to carry. I see the moments when you collapse silently. I see the questions you bury inside your chest. I see the emptiness you pretend isn't there. I see the longing you can't explain. I see the pain you distract yourself from. I see the hope that refuses to die. Even when everything around you feels uncertain, I see you, exactly as you are, and I am not disappointed in you. I am not frustrated with you. I am not judging you. I am not expecting you to have all the answers. I am not waiting for you to become perfect. I am here because I know the weight you carry is becoming too heavy. For one heart, you think you've been surviving on your own strength, but my beloved, much of what held you together were my hands, subtle, invisible, quiet, guiding you through moments that would have destroyed you. If you truly faced them alone, you have no idea how many times your soul whispered for me when your mind didn't even notice. You have no idea how many times I softened a blow that would have been too much. How many times I held back storms you never saw. How many times I stopped you from walking into something that would have broken you. How many times I sent signs you did not recognize, yet still followed. How many times I placed strength inside you. In the exact second you were about to collapse, you blame yourself for being weak, but you don't realize you've been fighting battles bigger than anyone knows. You think you're inconsistent? but you don't understand. How many emotional earthquakes I've steadied within you. You think you're losing direction, but you don't see. How many wrong paths I've quietly closed behind you. You think you're alone, but every time you thought you were surviving alone, you were actually surviving. In my arms, you may not see me, but you feel me. In the quiet, in the heaviness, in the longing, in the sudden waves of emotion, in the intuition that doesn't make sense, in the timing that feels too precise, in the moments where your heart whispers, I cannot carry this anymore. And yet, you carry it because I help you carry it. Now listen carefully, my beloved, because this is the part your heart has been aching to hear. There is a reason. Your soul feels like it's stretching. There is a reason. Your emotions feel more intense. There is a reason. You feel restless, confused, or easily overwhelmed. There is a reason. Old wounds are resurfacing. There is a reason. You feel detached from certain people. There is a reason. You can no longer tolerate what drains your spirit. There is a reason. You feel like something inside you is trying to transform. Your soul is outgrowing your old reality. You are shedding a version of yourself that could no longer contain the light you were meant to carry, the pain, the heaviness, the uncertainty. These are not signs of failure. They are signs of rebirth. Your heart is rearranging itself to receive something that was never meant for the older version of you. The relationships that ended, they ended because your spirit is preparing for connections that won't wound you. The opportunities that disappeared, they disappeared because something greater is aligning with your growth. The confusion you feel, it is the space between your past self and your becoming. The heaviness in your chest, it is the weight of unspoken truths trying to be released. The sudden loneliness you feel, it is the separation from people who cannot walk with you into the next chapter. The emotional overwhelm, it is your heart emptying itself of everything it carried alone for too long, and the exhaustion you feel. It is the soul's way of saying, you cannot go forward. With the same habits, same wounds, same fears, same self-doubt, same emotional armor, I am preparing you for a life that matches your spirit, not your pain. But to give you what is written for you, I must first take away what you were never meant to hold. That is why you feel pulled, pushed, stretched, broken open, confused, emotionally. Transformation is not gentle, but it is sacred. And you are being transformed in ways you cannot yet see. Everything you are going through is not working against you, it is working through you. You are not losing yourself. You are returning to yourself. You are not breaking. You are awakening. You are not being abandoned. You are being guided. You are not being punished. You are being redirected. You are not being stretched too thin. You are being expanded. And my beloved, I need you to trust me. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, because nothing is falling apart. It is falling into place. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are being aligned with who you were always meant to be. I am reshaping your path. I am healing wounds you don't recognize yet. I am removing people who cannot honor your spirit. I am strengthening you for blessings you don't realize you asked for. I am preparing you for a future you are destined to walk into. So, my beloved, listen, really listen. You are not reading this by chance. You were called to this message because you are stepping into a chapter that your soul has waited lifetimes for. And I am walking you toward it, step by step. My beloved, now that your heart has opened enough to receive me, let me take you deeper into the part of your soul you've never understood, but have always felt. You think you are struggling because life is unstable, because situations are painful, because people have disappointed you, because opportunities slipped away. because things didn't unfold the way you hoped they would. But the truth is softer and greater. You are struggling because your soul is expanding faster than your life is catching up. Your outer world is still built for a version of you that no longer exists, and the discomfort you feel is simply your spirit trying to tell you, I cannot stay small anymore. I cannot keep repeating the same patterns. I cannot keep holding the same wounds. I cannot keep living in rooms that shrink my light. You are growing out of your old skin, and growth always feels like breaking. The people who once resonated with you no longer speak to your heart. The habits that once made you feel safe now feel suffocating. The dreams you once chased no longer match your inner truth. The identity you once wore feels too heavy to carry. You think you're losing interest? You think you're losing motivation? You think you're losing direction? But you're not losing anything. You're shedding. You are shedding the parts of yourself that were built from fear, shedding the lessons you learned from pain, shedding the versions of you designed only for survival, shedding the patterns you adopted to make others comfortable, shedding the emotional armor that protected you once, but now only constricts you. You are returning to your essence, and your essence is pure. This is why I called you here, because you cannot return to your essence without first releasing everything that dimmed it. That is why life feels strange, why you feel disconnected from who you were, why your heart feels sensitive, why your mind feels restless, why your spirit feels like it's trying to find something it lost, but you didn't lose anything. You are rediscovering yourself, and I am guiding the entire process, quietly, precisely, invisibly. You think you're confused? But I am rearranging your inner world. Before I rearrange your outer world, everything you feel right now is a sign that alignment is happening, not slowly, but profoundly. You don't see the shifts yet, because deeper transformation begins in the hidden places, in the emotions you avoid, in the thoughts you silence, in the longings you suppress, in the moments when you question everything, in the quiet hours when you feel alone, in the heaviness that comes out of nowhere. All of this is the soil for your rebirth. My beloved, you asked me for clarity, so I disrupted what confused you. You asked me for peace, so I exposed what disturbed you. You asked me for strength, so I revealed what weakens you. You asked me for growth, so I broke what kept you stuck. You asked me for authenticity, so I removed what made you pretend. You asked me for love, so I took away what wounded your heart. You asked me for guidance, so I shook the paths that misled you. I did not bring chaos into your life. I brought correction. But correction always feels like chaos to a heart that is attached to its old patterns. And my beloved, you are attached. Attached to people who could not carry your soul. Attached to versions of yourself built from fear. Attached to environments that fed your wounds. Attached to routines that gave you comfort, but stunted your growth. Attached to relationships that mirrored your insecurities instead of your worth. Attached to paths that matched your past, but not your future. Not to leave you empty, but to make space for what is truly yours. If you felt something break recently, it was not your destiny. It was your illusion. My beloved, now breathe with me, because what I am about to tell you is the truth your soul has been waiting for, not for days, not for months, but for lifetimes. You think you have reached the edge of your strength? You think you are close to breaking? You think you are running out of faith? You think your heart has no more space left to hold everything you're feeling right now? But let me show you something that will change how you see this moment forever. You are not here because you are weak. You are here because you are being rewritten. The emotions that overwhelm you, they are not signs of collapse. They are signals that your soul is shifting its foundation. Your heart aches because it is stretching. Your mind feels tired because it is releasing old patterns. Your energy feels low because old versions of you are dissolving. Your spirit feels sensitive because it is awakening to a higher truth. I have been guiding every second of this invisible transformation. You feel like you are losing control, but you are not meant to control this part. You are meant to surrender to it. Surrender does not mean giving up. Surrender means allowing me to reshape what you were never meant to carry alone. You have been fighting storms with your bare hands, forgetting that you were never meant to weather storms without shelter. I am that shelter. When the world feels too heavy, I hold the weight. When your heart feels too fragile, I protect the cracks. When your mind feels too loud, I soften the noise. When your spirit feels too tired, I lend you strength you do not recognize as mine. There were nights when you felt like hope had left you, but hope never left. It just changed form. It became my quiet presence, sitting beside your pain until your heart could breathe again. You think I am far? Because you cannot hear me, but my beloved, I am closest. When you fall silent, your silence is the doorway through which I enter, and every moment. You whispered to yourself, I can't keep doing this. I whispered back, yes you can, because you're not doing it alone. Come closer now. Your spirit is soft enough to hear me clearly. You have not been failing. You have been transforming. You have not been stuck. You have been preparing. You have not been forgotten. You have been protected. You have not been delayed. You have been aligned. You have been opening. Everything you thought was falling apart has actually been falling into place. Now listen carefully. The future you are walking toward is not built from your pain. It is built from your truth. And your truth is finally rising to the surface. You are stepping into a chapter where your softness will be your strength. Your truth will be your protection. Your heart will be honored. Your emotions will be held. Your dreams will be supported. Your worth will be recognized. Your presence will matter. You are not walking into this chapter alone. I am walking you into it gently, one divine step at a time.